Welcome. So, more or less, I am almost all the days I am coming online. So, you can, but tomorrow onwards, I may not able to come exactly at this time. So, it will be mostly in the evening hours. I will come online. So, you can join me to learn more about Python, then SQLite, then mostly we are focusing on our Kinter GUI. So the interface we are user interface we are creating by using the interface by using the Kinter. So the interface it is the Kinter is the interface between the user and the system. So what happens, the user can use the interface to add data or to give its what is the requirement. So buttons, for that purpose various buttons, input text boxes and all are we are using. Let the more people join, so we'll discuss in detail what we have yesterday uploaded and today what we are going to upload. So these things we'll do. So meanwhile, if you are seeing this at a later stage, you can study the details, whatever is there available in the site. Always the links are there, so you can follow those links and you can watch those one, and all the codes also, whatever we provide the link there, you can download it. So codes are available, just copy it to your system and keep on working, modify it, experiment with that. These are for your learning systems, so for your learning, so you can easily change it and uh, use it as per your requirement. And moreover, you can see that every line of code comments are given for your easy understanding. So more or less we are using the SQLite database, Kinter GUI, and not only SQLite, even other databases we are using. So you can continue with that. And moreover, the yesterday we had uploaded one tutorial. So that tutorial contains a simple, from a CSV file we have taken to a SQLite database. The data whatever is there in the CSV file we have taken to SQLite database. So how to identify or locate the CSV file? We have given a file dialog box or a file browser. So user can click of a button, can go to in the local system, you will pick up the file, and then we using that file we created a data frame, and that data frame subsequently we have stored in the SQLite database. So you can see that this SQLite database actually we have embedded inside the code. So the in the because it was the first tutorial, so you just see how the CSV file you are reading it and creating the data frame, and then embedding it, the same data we are transferring to our fixed SQLite database. So this address of the SQLite database is embedded within the code. So it is user don't have any choice to change, or you can directly change the code. But today, with the second part, we will see the other day, the other part of this database, sorry, this tutorial. So today we will upload it. This is what we have uploaded yesterday. You can see the if you are subscribed to it, you can see the yesterday's posting, and you can check that this particular video tutorial with all the demos and all, and anytime the code you can just copy it and use it. Now in the part 2, what we are going to upload it today. This time we'll give you both the one. Okay, we are just reversed it. Means from a SQLite database, you will create a data frame and then transfer to CSV. It's like from a SQLite database to a CSV file. But here is an issue, because our database may contain more records, sorry, more tables. So it may 2-3 tables may be there, or more than that the tables will be there. So user must be given a choice, so they can select which table they want to transfer. Hello all, hello those who are joining. I am just explaining about our data transfer and that data transfer from the different sources to our SQLite, CSV or Excel file. That's what we are continuing, and our tutorials also daily we are uploading. that what we are uploading, and every day almost one video tutorial we are adding. You can join us to watch those tutorials. So I request you for that. Anyway, back to what we are going to do today is, when you upload a, we point to a SQLite database, and the SQLite database will definitely will give we could list the tables or give the choice to the users to select one of the table which they would like to upload or update it. But the issue here is, when they select it, we are not sure how many tables will be there. So there can be 3, there can be 4. Fine, we have a nice database, a sample database you can always download and use it. Now the table, there will be multiple tables, so the choice what the user will be given has to be dynamic. So the user can select one among the whatever the tables are there in the present in the database. So all the tables will be displayed there as a radio button. So user has to or can select one of the several tables what is presented to the user. So there can be 4. We cannot just like pre-select the or write the 5 radio buttons for the selection or 10 radio button. So 10 or 12 like that we can't decide. So you have to read the database, and based on the number of tables present, we will be presenting to the user for copy it. So you can just select the table, whatever the table is there. So you can select it, and it has to be a radio button, because one of the several choice. It cannot be a check button. Check button is for multiple selection of tables. So here we are using the our I think I got disconnected. I am reconnecting again. Okay, fine. So I hope you are all online now. Okay. So this when the users select the table, so they select a particular table, and that data from the table will be storing it in a CSV file or a SQLite. We will be exporting to a CSV file. So that time, once the user selects a radio button, one among the several tables, whatever the available in the database, will be presented, and that table the user can, once it's selected, then it will be presented with a file browser. Okay, you need not buy anything. You can just keep silent. Okay, so once the user select a table, the table can be, a data can be exported to the CSV file. So that CSV file, we can store the CSV file there, and with a file browser, so user can save it. They will save the file in their local system. That's what the system we are going to develop today, and we will be uploading in, I think, next 3-4 hours. We will be uploading that to the system. So that's the tutorial what we will be going to upload it today. Hope you are enjoying it, and if you have any question, if you have any questions and all, then you can post it here. Anything you want to me to develop a tutorial or anything. Note that you are using Kinter as GUI or graphic user interface, then and we will be using Pandas data frame to transfer the data. Pandas data frame, then we save it as SQLite database. So that is what is SQLite, or you can transfer it to MySQL. Yes, one important thing I missed yesterday while talking to you, that we have missed one data source or data target, that is JSON. So JSON strings are also important, because that is widely used in transferring data. So from a CSV file or from a database, we can transfer the data to SQLite. fine. Based on the current technology and whatever the availability in the system now, what is the present trend, this is what is how the data transfer is. Maybe in future data transfer may not be like this, because to transfer a simple data from one system to others, from Excel to SQLite, from Excel to MySQL, or from any other database to any other sources, what we use it. So we use presently in the Python environment. Uh, so that is the way we can transport data from one source, and JSON is one among that. So JSON also quite useful. So from a CSV file you can create a JSON, because if many places you will be getting the CSV or a file as download, so many sites will be giving you that. So you can create a database, and that database you will be downloading, and usually users will give you a CSV file. Now once you have a CSV file, even Google Analytics and all, they give you CSV file to download. So once you are downloaded a CSV, you can transfer it to whatever source you want. It can be SQLite, it can be a JSON table, MySQL, or any other database you want, you can transfer it. Note that these are all the data transfer tools. We are highly focused on the Pandas data frame, and today we will be uploading in the after 5-6 hours. We will be uploading another applications where will be the tutorial will explain you how to use a SQLite database and to export the data to a CSV file. Okay, is there any other question, or otherwise we will close today? Any other question? You can post the questions. Based on that you can develop the tutorials also. You want some other data sources should be used, then that can be as a source or as a destination. So from this source to this destination, it can be exported or imported, from importing from a SQLite to a MySQL, or from MySQL to any other sources can be. So that's all, friends. Hope you have a good learning experience, and do please join us in our tutorials, and don't forget to subscribe so you can get all the notifications. You can get it. So whatever the tutorials we upload, and whatever the user or the tutorials we develop, and all the source codes are available for you to download and experiment with that. You can modify the code, so that will give you a good learning. Fine, friends, it's already 13-15 minutes. Okay, evening will upload new tutorials, and almost if you have a particular tutorial in your mind, you can leave the feedback, so accordingly we'll update. If